How far will you go? How could you break our engagement ring so easily?
I'm not acting out. I mean every word. Alexander, if you love Lilith, why bind me to you for 3 lifetimes?
Sister screamed for 3 days inside the devil's seal before she died. No one came. My parents were too busy throwing a banquet for Lilith, the orphan they loved more than their own blood. For 5 years I tore this world apart looking for my elder sister Sophia. They told me she vanished. They told me she left willingly. They told me to stop asking questions and be grateful. Grateful that Lilith sacrificed her flesh and blood to seal the devil's lies. Every word, built on my sister's bones. Sophia didn't vanish. She was sealed alive inside the devil's abyss, her soul devoured, her screams swallowed by darkness. And above her grave, Lilith smiled for the crowd and played the saint. Filled with rage and determined to avenge her, I suddenly heard her voice.
Elara, I have returned to the celestial kingdom. Hurry and die, so you can come back too. My memories flooded back an instant. Good, thanks to her reminder. I had truly forgotten.
I was an ancient archangel, descending to the mortal realm to undergo a divine trial, yet I'd believed I was just a native of this world. I had failed my love duty. I decided to do one last good deed before I died, seal the devils completely. As I approached the devil's seal, I received voice transmissions from my husband and parents.
Drama queen, you've come up with such a foolish trick, just trying to imitate Lilith by sealing devils.
Step into the seal and you'll die for sure. Dare you really go through with it?
It was that Lilith again. For her, everyone had lost their mind. I touched the time-viewing crystal in my arms and stepped boldly into the seal. A dragon general could not help but urge me.
He's only taking a mistress. You will still be his only official wife.
Even if you're angry, you don't have to risk your life just to spite His Highness the Crown Prince.
I'm really not doing this for him.
My words were sincere, yet no one believed me. Everyone assumed I was furious that Alexander was taking Lilith as his mistress, staking my life to put on a grand show and ruin Lilith's happiness. I was no longer Elara, the mortal princess consumed by love. As I stepped closer and closer to the seal, the communication amulet at my waist suddenly lit up.
You'll stop at nothing to prevent me from marrying Lilith. Lilith's father saved your knave. 5 years ago, she sacrificed her sure flesh and blood to seal the devils. She's in poor health. Only angel wished her with me, just as a Mordens. We accuse you leave her in a peace.
On our winding day, you threaten me with your life and drive away from the Bell, Ren, Gui, and Longzus, humiliating Lilith. Elara, I hope you really dare to die. Elara, I hope you really dare to die, or I'll lose all respect for you.
His voice was furious, almost a snarl, and alongside it came Lilith's sobbing, pitiful whimpers.
Elara, you and your sister Sophia are truly siblings. She was lewd and shameless, abandoning righteousness for a man and fleeing during the prayer ceremony, forcing Lilith to sacrifice her flesh and blood. And you, following her example, consumed by jealousy, humiliating her on her wedding day. I give you one last chance. Return with the guests to the wedding and kneel to apologize to Lilith. Or else.
He ground his teeth. Malice is dripping from his voice.
Even if you are a princess, I will still divorce you.
Elara! Stop this farce! You're just as hypocritical as your worthless sister. I've had the worst luck. Both my own daughters, Borat, are vicious and despicable. Ungrateful wretch. Lilith's father saved your lives.
A sharp pain pierced my heart, and I trembled with anger. The love and pain I felt were real. My elder sister Sophia had died in the devil's seal in this life 5 years ago and still bore such vile slander. During the great war between angels and devils, my sister and I fought side by side. But General Blackwood was distracted, and later died carelessly in battle.
When we returned to the Angelic realm, a rumor spread for no reason. General Blackwood had died on the battlefield saving the two princesses.
Everyone mourns General Blackwood. No one will believe you if you say he didn't save you.
Lilith, the hero's daughter, fainted at his funeral, sending everyone's sympathy soaring.
Under public pressure, I will adopt Lilith. But rest assured, I know the truth.
He said Lilith could never compare to my sister and me, but as days turned to months, the adopted daughter eventually overshadowed his own flesh and blood.
But General Blackwood never saved us. You call my sister and I vicious and despicable. Then what about the Blackwood family? Have you lied so much, pretended for so long that falsehood has become truth?
My father's scolding fell silence, and the other end of the communication amulet went dead quiet.
The princess is denying my father's life-saving grace. It's my fault. I angered the princess and tarnished my dead father's reputation. My father devoted his life to the angelic realm. He cannot bear the princess's slander. You hate my husband for loving me and jeetled me I can jinsho, but I never tolerate you slander my father. I will give my life to defend my father's innocence. Enough, Elara. You've lost your mind to jealousy. Everyone knows General Blackwood saved you. How dare you speak such nonsense? Lilith has fainted from grief. Return at once and fix this mess. Do you want your father and I to be shamed for mistreating the hero's daughter?
It was my own weakness. Having lived for 10,000 years, I had fallen to a love trial. Family love and romantic love, I had gained neither.
Let's go.
I had not walked far when shouts erupted behind me. Deadly attacks rained down from the sky.
Traitors! Witch, drop deed, ungrateful monster! You don't deserve to live!
How tragic that General Blackwood died saving someone like you!
He should never have saved you! You repay kindness with cruelty and bully the hero's daughter! We'll avenge Miss Lilith!
These men had all served under General Blackwood. They had attended Lilith's wedding and heard my words through the communication amulet. Filled with righteous indignation, they rushed to defend Lilith. More and more people swarmed to attack me. Sword blades sliced my arm, whips lashed my body.
He never saved me! The Blackwood family are the liars! Even now, you won't tell the truth? Don't you really know if my sister is dead or fled? I'm being cursed and attacked. Don't you feel even a shred of pity? I found the secret letter my sister left me. The Blackwood family colluded with... Silence! I'll beat you to death, you ranting monster. I'll beat you to death, you ranting monster!
Yet the pain on my face was not even 1/100th of the pain in my heart. My mother was this agitated. Why would she not let me finish speaking? I stared at her, covering my stinging cheek, and saw a flash of guilt cross her face and my father's. Before I regained my angelic memories, I had loved my parents in this life with all my heart, even when they favored Lilith. I had made endless excuses for them, but now, I understood everything. Very well, let's say I'm ranting nonsense. I only ask you do not stop me from sealing the devils and give the innocent a chance to live. The moment I finished, my father waved his hand and knocked me miserly to the ground.
Even now, you still refuse to yield. What ability do you have to seal the devils? Last time, your sister boasted the same, vowing to pray and seal the devils, and what happened? She fled that very day. Only Lilith sacrificed her flesh and blood to save us all. Now you'll make the same fool of yourself.
My sister did not flee. The day before, she said she had a secret about the Blackwood family to reveal at the prayer ceremony.
The next day, Sophia vanished. Too much of a coincidence. Everyone claimed she had run away. Even her husband Lucien refused to believe her. Lilith became the hero who saved everyone, and my sister Sophia, cursed by thousands, stripped of her title as princess. Lucien became Lilith's loyal laphog. I realized this lifetime of love and hate was nothing but a trial of family and love.
We had both failed. No one truly loved us. No one trusted us.
Before returning to the celestial kingdom, sealing the devils was the last thing I could do for this world.
Speak one more word slandering Lilith and the Blackwood family, and I will divorce you. Elara, I give you one final chance. Kneel and apologize to Lilith and General Blackwood's spirit.
Or looked at him calmly and sneered.
Then divorce me.
Before he could react, I tore the engagement ring from my finger and smashed it violently to the ground.
From this day on, all ties between us are severed, just like this ring.
To regain my freedom before death, it was a small comfort.
How far will you go? How could you break our engagement ring so easily?
On our wedding day, we each held a matching ring, dripped our blood onto it, and swore love for 3 lifetimes.
I'm not acting out. I mean every word. Alexander, if you love Lilith, why bind me to you for 3 lifetimes? And this heart, beating in my chest.
Years ago, I had been injured and stranded in the Eastern Sea. Alexander had saved me, placing a dragon crystal he had cultivated for half his lifetime inside my heart to heal my body. I had once thought this was proof of his love.
On countless nights of heartache and sorrow,
It's time to give it back.
deep into my chest,